Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Some wonderful people. Bless upon yourself, yeah man, and thank you all for being here. So people, we have a few topics really want to talk about this morning, where we're gonna zoom in, and Chris Gayle basically urging these young players to really um learn quickly, on the job, because he spoke about, he was speaking, guys, and he spoke about his journey when he first started playing international cricket and the way he overcome certain situation. You understand? As we know, Chris Gayle is the GOAT, one of the greatest ever West Indies player ever played the game, and his knowledge and his experience when he spoke to these youngsters, I hope they're listening, because a lot can be learned from him, because everybody, you can't talk cricket without mentioning the name of Chris Gayle, especially T20 cricket, 6 18 people, you can't talk cricket without Chris Gayle, so you understand that he has dominated the game, in his era, or in his time playing for West Indies, so it's good for these youngsters like of Alec Athanas, these guys, Hodge, youngsters, man, Carty, there's a lot of youngsters, man, in the Caribbean with the bat and no, with the bat, young up and running, Django, these guys, listen to the legend, he has been through it already, so he understand and he know the hard work and the encouragement that it take to really perform well. We're gonna zoom in on that, guys. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Plus, you might also, a matter of fact, let's hear it. The West Indies has departed, I think, the Caribbean, heading to Pakistan right about now. They will be arriving on January 6th. The first test will be taking place in January. I think 6 something, guys, 12 or something. It's yeah, man. It will be a test where it's been 18 years. The West Indies touched down in Pakistan, so they will be looking to see if they can bring the luck or change their fortune in Test cricket versus England. Kick off the year with a good win. We have 2 tests in Karachi, and I'm hoping that the West Indies can show a little improvement, or give Andre Cole something to smile about, because this is second to the last tour that he will be on West Indies. No, because he has been replaced as head coach, and there's a lot riding on the youngsters, guys, because if you look in the team, guys, youngsters, I'm really eager to see how Django go about his test, if he get a debut, Casey Carty as well, Alec Athanas, this man, a lot of people in the Caribbean, really eager to see how him perform, a lot of people, man. Michael Louis, don't forget this young man. Young opener coming up. So there's a lot of youngsters, man, really pushing up them head, guys, and really saying that they want to represent West Indies. But at the end of the day, guys, only the best will be represented. Our West Indies will pick, you have to outshine your peers. You understand? So let's zoom in on what Chris Gayle had to say to these youngsters, right? Gayle urges young players to learn quickly on international stage. He said, "First time I was dismissed like 5 times against Chaminda Vass in a test series." So recently, standout batter Amir Django has won a West Indies test selection for the team 2 test tour of Pakistan in January, right, my people? Right, after impressing with a score of 104 not out from just 83 balls against Bangladesh, an ODI debut in St. Kitts, and as a regular performing in regional cricket, the 27-year-old earns a spot on the 15-man or the 15-player group heading to Pakistan, right? Former West Indies hard-hitting batsman Chris Gayle. Yes, my people, opening batsman Chris Gayle, says young players have to be prepared to learn quickly. Yes, my people, when they enter the international stage, because it's not going to say you're going to have 50 tests for you to get it right. It's either you get it right or go home. That's all the game international cricket. It's not like regional cricket, guys. You know that you're going to get chances, on top of chances. But when you go international, your space is up for a grab. Any player can come and take your space. So you need to really be putting in the work and really showing that you deserve to be in the team, because we know nothing lasts forever, nothing is permanent. So you in the team and you believe that you're undroppable. Well, somebody else is pushing up their head and saying that they're gunning for your spot. You understand? So these players need to get a thick mental check, you know, of them. I hope they don't do people. Tell the truth, I'm hoping that they don't do rubbish in this test series, because we love the last time, guys, the batting come like rubbish batting. So I'm hoping that they learn, my people. They're young and people gonna come up with excuse for them. Sometimes I do excuse for them as well, because you know we don't want to look too bad. But at the end of the day, guys, some of the time they are rubbish performances. To be frank with you, enough of the time, guys, the way they saw them get out, guys, the way they, it's like you're wondering if they're learning from their mistake. But Chris Gayle right now is saying to them, hey, buckle up on yourself, learn quickly, and international cricket don't last forever. All right, so let's continue. The series is final action for both sides in the World Test Championship cycle, with both sides currently sat in the bottom half of the table and eager to finish and successful campaign and high, right? Andre Coley will oversee the team as coach, with Darren Sammy set to take the red ball portfolio from June, right? All right. Noting he endured a torrid tour of Sri Lanka in only his second test series in 2001. This is Chris Gayle now, guys. Gayle says the young players will have to be mentally strong in what is expected to be a tough series against the Aussies, right? As we know, I think he was speaking before. We know we're gonna play Australia next, right? So maybe he's talking about Australia series, but right now we are in Pakistan. So after the Pakistan series, guys, we have Australia to play, right? And it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be 3 tests. I think Australia is gonna come to Caribbean, I think, right? So it's gonna be tough. But Chris Gayle is warning them. He said, first time in Sri Lanka as well, I was dismissed like 5 times, you know, against Chaminda Vas in a test series. Highest score was probably 40 something, you know, runs, and I finished maybe leave it probably 50 runs in the entire 3 match series, you know. But in one day, you know, I went down to school, you know, a lot of runs, but you know, words are hard drives from me with Brian Lara participated a lot of big players condition, and you know they didn't score in it runs as well. What is he saying? What is he saying? Are the people who wrote this article missing out something? Because what I'm reading here is just let's continue, guys. So just it was a learning curve. It's all quickly learned. Just let faster ball do the same thing as well. So you know it's about the batter, the skills you develop, you know, facing a particular goal with so many skills as well. Start off the machine is very good, you know, before coming up again. So I think he was in the interview, guys, and he was posed a lot of questions, guys, and these people just publish the answers of the question that he answered to. They never really give the question that were asked of him. So maybe that's the reason why I'm mixing up here, and that's the reason why I'm not seeing properly what they're saying, because what I'm reading is currently rubbish. But let's continue, guys. Not rubbish, guys, but you know, not fully understand, not fully grasping what they're saying. So about a good baller coming up against a good batter. Both are very skillful. Both are very skillful. So that made the game a bit more interested as well. Very more, you know. Oh boy. People, you know what? I'm not gonna really say anything more about what Chris Gayle said, because all I need to tell you guys is encouraging the players, guys, to go out there and do well. But what these people publish, guys, and these articles is rubbish, guys. I don't know if they're in rush or something like that, but what I'm seeing here, guys, is rubbish. You understand? So we have young players, man, on the team, guys, you know to really look out for. But leave your honest thoughts down below, my wonderful people. So to reiterate, guys, the first test will be, I think, on the 17th of January. You understand, people? The 17th of January will be the first test. But before that, they're gonna play some practice matches, guys. You know, over there in Pakistan, you know, I think against Pakistan 11 or whosoever, they're gonna play some practice matches, guys. But the first match will be on the 17th, my people. So you know, follow up after that. After 5 days after that, then they're gonna rest two, and then the next 5 days then you have a next second test. So just do the maths, guys, and that's gonna be the test. So the West Indies test squad to Pakistan, Craig Brathwaite, Joshua Da Silva, Alec Athanas, Casey Carty, Justin Greaves, Kevin Hodge, Tevin Imlak, Amir Janko, Mikhail Louis, Udakish Moti, Anderson Phillip, Kemar Roach, Kevin Sinclair, Jaden Seals, and Jamel Warrican. I understand. Leave your honest thoughts down below, my people. But this video, guys, I'm not feeling what Gayle was really saying. But leave your thoughts down below, right? Big up.